What's up YouTube, Erod212 here with another video. So it's time for another CGC unboxing. Let's see what kind of grades we got back this time. Alright, so got a bunch of books back, a couple for customers, a couple for myself. Let's take a look at what came back. All transparency, I know the grades. One book I'm really bothered about, and the rest were kind of in that ballpark where we kind of figured. But let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. First book is a really nice book, and this is my man Emerald Knight's book. This is Dragon Lairs #1. That's that iconic video game back in the day. I know Emerald's a big fan of this, and we were hoping for a 9.8 on this book because when it gets into that 9.8 range, it gets real pricey. But we got a 9.6. Yeah, we were shooting for it, but it was close. It's a nice book, man. I forget the character's name, doesn't say it either, but I remember playing this game. It's one of those first games that was really interactive where you could decide the fate depending on your actions on a character, which is really cool. It was a little bit ahead of its time back in the day, just to show my age though. Alright. And this is his other book. So this is where grading and knowing how to grade a book comes into play. So Emerald Knight hit me up and was like, hey, I've got an Incredible Hulk 340 that I did not get pressed back in the day. I'm looking at it and I believe there are some pressable defects. Can we take a look at it? So we took a look at the book and I agreed. I thought that we could get a grade bump. He was hoping for a 9.0. I was wishy-washy about that. 9.0 was the best I hoped that we could get on it because I just saw a few things that I didn't like. But take a grade because he got a 9.2 on it. So happy, congratulations, Chris. That's a nice 3 grade bump for you. So awesome stuff right there. This was a flea market find. Book I thought was probably like a 9.0, 9.2. But I was concerned because there is a small stain in this area here. And I know CGC has been crushing people on stains lately. So I didn't know how bad I was going to get hit. And I got hit. This book right here has, I think I counted 3 ticks on the spine. The back didn't have anything. I was hoping in that 9.2 range. And it came back an 8.5. So, wah wah. Took a loss on that one. Here's a nice book. I think this is a book that people should be getting, and that's Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man #1. This is the second appearance of Miles Morales, but it's also the origin. So remember, second appearance and origin in one issue. If you can't get Ultimate Fallout 4, any version, this is the book to get. And this one came back a 9.4. About where I thought it was. It's respectable. Good book. This is Uncanny X-Men #221, First Mr. Sinister. Book I believe in. Listen to the pressable defects. They were talking about this being one of the main characters that hasn't been really touched, fortunately. Although they mentioned Essex Labs in the Fox movies, they never showed Mr. Sinister. Now, there are 2 of these in here. One I bought at a flea market. The other one I bought from somebody that had gotten them in like a mystery box. It was one of the Torpedo Comics mystery boxes, and Torpedo had it graded at an 8.0. So like I said, there's 2 of these here. I don't know which one is the one that they had graded as an 8.0, but let me first one, and this came back a 9.6. very happy because neither one of these books, when I got them, were in 9.6 condition. But that's what we can do to certain books, especially books from this era here. This and the Bronze Age books, man. Something about the paper on that stuff is very pliable. And let's take a look at the other one. So like I said, one of these two was graded by Torpedo as an 8.0. And this one came back a 9.0. So big win according to Torpedo's gradings, 8.0. Got it to a 9.6. But again, once I took it out the bag, so I bought it, I believe, on a Whatnot auction. I could see that the book had a lot of defects that we could work with. You know, certain books, they have things that we just know. Once you've pressed enough, you know, hey, this can get a bump. Here's one I'm a little disappointed in. I really gotta look at it again. But this is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1, First Lunella. And this one came back at 9.4. This is a great book to have right now. Is the market correcting itself? Absolutely. The only thing I saw on this book here was a little bit of color rub along the back. So I thought 9.6 just because they're grading so strict. I must have missed something, but it's pretty close. But that's a book to buy now. She's getting her own series in Disney Plus, and if you've noticed, Matty Forge was saying it the other day. You know, Marvel's making a push on women, but Hawkeye was a great series, and Miss Marvel was excellent. So, cartoon with Lunella could be done right. These books are gonna get hot right now. So we got Secret Wars #8, First Black Costume, newsstand edition, really nice. And this one came back a 9.4. Happy with that. Very happy with that. And we got another Secret Wars. One was picked up at a shop. The other one was another flea market find, right? I believe it was a flea market find. One's a direct, one's a newsstand. The direct was the shop. And this came back a 9.4. So awesome. Good books to have. Let's see if those books, because there are certain books. I was listening to Gary talking on the Defect Show the other day, and he was saying it, and he's right, because I kind of follow the sentences all the time. And X-Men books, Spider-Man books are retaining their value, including Miles and Spider-Gwen, stuff like that. Maybe a little 10% dip. But is it really the market crashing, or is it the market correcting itself? That's the thing you really got to think about. If you buy at a right price point, even if the market dips, there's still room for good profit. Not the margin that everybody was getting before, but that was an abnormality. That's all it was. You know, it was the perfect storm. And now, you know, back to normal, back to regular business. This one here, I missed. I should have got this because it does have one tick. But I love this Ivan Tao, Amazing Spider-Man. Miles Morales Spider-Man #39. This is an East Side Comics and Sad Lemon variant, and Tao just kills it on this. It's gorgeous. I liked it so much. I got 2 of them, and this one comes back a 9.8. That's pretty good. That might be a PC book. I really like that variant. I've kind of gone down a little bit of a variant rabbit hole again that I had gotten out of. I'm getting sucked in, especially with the Miles hip hop stuff. Punisher #1. This is the Whatnot exclusive, one of the first big Whatnot exclusives, and harder cardstock on this book. It came back at 9.8. See, this is what I'm talking to you about. I love this cover. Just love that cover. And that's Miles Morales, Spider-Man #39. And I'm trying to think, this is a Mayhew cover. That's what it is. Mayhew crushed it on this. Mayhew for me is hit or miss with some covers, but this one here, I was just feeling all the graffiti and the whole Miles style. And this one came back at 9.8. And I had 2 of them, and the other one came back at 9.8 as well. This one was a 50-50. I had to take the shot. It's a book you don't see too often. It's Spider-Gwen #1, and this is the Dynamic Forces variant. And I believe there were 3,000 copies of this one made. It's a really nice cover. I'm trying to see who does the cover on this. It doesn't even say. I think it's a Greg Land cover. That's what it is. It's a Greg Land cover. But we got a 9.6 on this. But I'm happy with this. This is not a book you see too often out there. This is a really nice book. And let's see what else. Oh yeah. Picked this up from King of the Golden State on one of the Whatnot sales he had. And it's Strange Academy #1, the Chase Scott Campbell variant. This is the trade dress one. There is a version for this also that Campbell did. You gotta buy the exclusives. Really nice. And this one came back at 9.6. This is such a great cover. Campbell did a really good job on this one. I like this book a lot. And here's the one that scratches my head. And having a dilemma again with some of these CGC graders. So this is Sandman #1. We all know this book. This book is a good book to own right now, especially with the trailers for the series looking so good. This book right here, good book to have. And it got an 8.0. Let me show you the grader's notes on this. So as you can see on those grader's notes, it says foxing on it. I went through this book. I did not see any foxing. Now let me show you, because see, this is a cream to off-white book. So the back cover is tan. It is not a white background book for anybody that knows this book. I opened the interior to check for foxing and I didn't see anything. And I went through this book and I still don't see foxing on it. Maybe my eyesight is getting worse than I thought, but seriously considering cracking and regrading, which irks me because then I'm just giving them free money. I'm paying twice what I should have paid for the book. I don't know yet on that one, but I gotta make up my mind soon. That book there I thought had a 9.2 potential, 9.0. So couple of L's, bunch of good books, bunch of wins. I'm happy with them. All in all, I'm gonna give the CGC grading on this one probably like an 8.0, only because there's 2 books there that I just didn't agree with. Other than that, everything is good. Let me know what you guys think of this haul. I hope you guys enjoy it. Check me out starting August. Every Tuesday, it's going to be Attack on Tuesday. It's going to be myself, Very Gary, and Davis Ryder heading out a all comic book Tuesday night. I'll be leading off at 7. You're going to get Gary at 8:30, Davis Ryder at 10. You already know the quality of books that I bring. Same thing with Gary, the same thing with Davis Ryder. It's just going to carry over keys upon keys upon keys, and just great books, great Bronze Age books, great Silver Age, great modern stuff. Good stuff. And we got a bunch of things planned for the future, so keep on watching because it's going to get interesting. Until my next video, peace.